And we are live. Back again. Doing a good old shiny hunt. The last shiny hunt we did was on Friday, and it was a rather successful one. We finally managed to get shiny Applin and evolve it all the way to shiny Hydrapple. Yesterday for the stream, we were battling a whole bunch VGC style, giving away shiny Charizards, and then on Saturday, obviously, there was a video. And I was thinking what to do for today. We've gotten some of the starters I have wanted the most, some of the shiny starters I've wanted the most. We got some cool Pokemon to battle with, but there's still some stuff yet to do. We still haven't caught all of the starters, and I most definitely haven't caught all of the starters that I want. So what we decided to do for the stream today was fire up Scarlet and Violet, dive on into the Indigo Disc, go over in Blueberry Academy in the Terrarium, and go look for some of those fire-type starters in the polar biome and see what we can manage to get. The goal for the first one is Chimchar, then I'd want Torchic, then probably Cyndaquil, in that order. I do also want Piplup, but the thing is with those, it's like you're going to need mass outbreaks for those, for all those water types, because they spawn in areas where other water types spawn, so it'll be rather difficult to find them. But we do have the Shiny Charm, so you never know. We'll have to wait and see for that. Definitely for the first one, though, we're kicking this off here with Chimchar. That's the one I want first. To everyone tuning in, a big one, thank you for tuning in. Noodle Doodle, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Let's hop on over here. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. Let me make sure, I can see that you can hear me. I just want to make sure the audio, sounds good and we don't have any issues. Because ever since that one stream, there we go. That one stream, the Finn is in Shiny Hunt. The audio was bad. I didn't check the audio that day, and then it was bad on the day we got Shiny Finizen, so never again am I having audio issues. And Tellion, thank you for tuning in. Everyone tuning in, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Here we go. I'm excited. I want to get Shiny Chimchar. I've always loved Shiny Infernape. I've never gotten it before in the games, though. I've never had it in a... Was I able to make a picnic here? Or did it not let me? Yeah, wouldn't let me. I've always wanted, to get it because I like Shiny Infernape, and I've never managed to get one in Pokemon Go. Because in Pokemon Go, there was a stretch there where I didn't really play. Like, I'm trying to remember when it was. Oh my god, we have a mass outbreak of Chimchar. That's literally perfect. Mass outbreak of Chimchar, and I said we're doing Chimchar to start the day. Here we go! You know what, actually, well, I'll fly over to... Let's just fly straight to the polar biome and go over there. Let's go! Starting off strong here, looking for Chimchar. But as I was saying, there was a stretch in Pokemon Go where I didn't play as much. I remember I played, obviously, all of, like, Gen 1, Gen 2. And then I recall playing, like, I think it was right around Gen 3 is when I kind of phased out for a bit, maybe Gen 4. But nonetheless, it was whenever the comm days for Torchic, Trico, Chimchar, Piplup, and Turtwig. I didn't play any of those comm days. So that's a stretch of about 5 months. I'm sure there was others in between as well. I don't think I did Bagon comm day. But, like, I did, like... I remember doing Beldum comm day. So there was, like, maybe about a year and a half, I think, where, like, I played Pokemon Go, but I wasn't playing it as much. And during that time is, like, when some of my favorite starters had all these comm days. You had the, Sinnoh starters, the Hoenn starters, and I missed all of them. The thing is, I played Swampert. I know for a fact I did Swampert. So, I'm not exactly sure the timeline when I stopped, but stopped playing for a little bit. Then I started playing back up. I want to say it was, like, the start of the pandemic, because I was just home, and there was, like, nothing going on. And so I'm like, well, I'm going to start playing Pokemon Go a whole bunch more. So that's what I started doing. Here, just checking. It's because the grass one saved as Encounter Power 2 grass. I don't think the water one or the fire one saved. Meaning they're not, like, just normal. They're like, yeah, we have to do creative mode. Yo, Puffton, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. I thought of an idea for another, emote. I got a good idea for another one. And it's 6 rice. 2 wasabi. Oh my god, I don't have curry powder. Oh, I need to go get curry powder. Rough start. Rough start. Big one, need this game. Dude, it's fun. It's really fun. I really have enjoyed it. People complain about the... Surely I can go to the lady in Kitakami. She'll surely have everything I need, right? A lot of people complain about the gameplay because they're like, oh, the game was rushed. And there are times where the game lags. I will note the Tang Tree Thicket, or in other words, Lag Tree Thicket, it lags in there. If you go in like water, it'll lag occasionally if there's rain. But like for the most part, like I think it's fine. And it's like it's not the game's fault. It's like honestly the Switch isn't good enough to handle. Okay, good, she's got it. The Switch isn't good enough to handle the game. That's the one problem. Look, that's the new mythical. That's it sitting right there. Which I think is so cool. I love how they've tied Kitakami in so much with all the mythicals and stuff. Or well, I guess Ogerpon is technically a legendary, right? It's not a mythical. Which I thought it'd be cool for Ogerpon to be the mythical of the region. But I believe it's that thing. I think that thing's like the... Like, obviously there's multiple mythicals and multiple legendaries of each region. But there is like the mythical of each region. Typically it's like a smaller one, like Gen 1's Mew, Gen 2 Celebi, Gen 3's Jirachi, Gen 4's Shaman, Gen 5's Victini, Gen 6 is Hoopa, Gen 7 is Marshadow. Except I feel like I've seen Zorora in more of the artworks and stuff. Gen 8. Oh god, I don't even know, actually. What would be the mythical then of Gen 8? Well, Gen 9's that thing. That little purple thing. I'm trying to think. Galar. We have Zarude. I think it might be Zarude. There we go. 6. 2 curry powder. 2 wasabi. Silver pick. Oh, I should have put a fiery pick. Give a little extra fiery spark to the sandwich. Now it's the difficulty of putting 6 pieces of rice on one sandwich. 3, 4, 5. Oh, we're starting off strong. Oh, we are starting off strong. All 6 pieces of rice effortlessly. Not pieces of rice, it's more so clumps of rice, right? Because a piece of rice is like 1 grain of rice. This is a whole clump of rice. All right. Now, where we're going to be looking, we'll see a lot of Score Bunnies and Chimchars. We obviously want Chimchar first. Looks like the sandwich you get from Subway. Man, I've said before, because we made this sandwich a bunch. This one doesn't look too good to me. And you know what? We got to bring Breloom. Having just, like, I love white rice, but, like, just on a sandwich? I don't know if I've ever had white rice on a sandwich like that. Breloom, he got upgraded. He's a front page mon now. Let's throw the big boy Lax with us, and let's take Nimbus with us as well. You know what? Hydrapelix, we just got him. There we go. That's the squad we'll pull up with for these. Now, off we go. What is that right there? Oh my god. I thought that was like an Electros or something. It's a trainer. It's just a trainer sitting there. Okay. Well, you know, we have them. Let's go look the mass outbreak. Let's go look over there first. Now, I will note, I don't like shiny hunting and mass outbreaks. We've had only 2 mass outbreaks where we've gotten shinies. Or we've had only 2 shiny hunts where we got them from mass outbreaks, I should say. Fitizen and the most recent one, Applin. Which I was hyped about Applin. That one, that was rough, because the only way to get him to spawn on the ground was in the mass outbreak. So I'm like, we were definitely going to get it in a mass outbreak. So I know we're looking for Chimchar, but I just want to check the score bunnies. So with Chimchar, it's a lighter red. It almost looks like it's sunburned. Am I in the mass outbreak? Like, is this it? I don't think it's popped up on the screen, right? Normally it says on the screen, whoa, you found a mass outbreak of blank. No, that was it. Look, there's just nothing down here. So the spawns are definitely up here, up top. Oh, hey, Chimchar. Yeah, but during Pokemon Go, there was a stretch there where I just didn't play, and I missed all these cool calm days. Like, Shiny Chimchar is one I've always wanted in Pokemon Go. To get Shiny Infernape. So I really like Shiny Infernape. I have, though, 100 IV Chimchar in Pokemon Go. And as I mentioned before, I like 100 IVs better than Shinies in Pokemon Go. And I have 100 IV Chimchar, although it's wearing a stupid hat. It's got, like, the Sinnoh hat on him, so he won't evolve. Now I'm literally just waiting for them to eventually add it to where I can evolve it with the hat. They've only done it with a couple Pokemon, though. Like, I think Togepi had, like, this little flower thing in its head, and they made it so you could evolve that. I think... Oh, no, what's it called? Krogunk and Toxicroak. They have the backwards hat. They have it so that can evolve. That might be it. Definitely Chimchar hasn't been able to do it, though. Because if it could, I would have had a 100 IV Infernape by now. With a hat, too, which would be a cool one. So the spot over here, we're only here because of the mass outbreak, if I'm being honest. I feel like when we were first looking, we were seeing way more over here. That's where we first caught Chimchar. This place is weird, too. Because you have Chimchar and Scorbunny, both who just spawn randomly in the wild. Then you have Cyndaquil and Torchic, who both only spawn in one specific cave. Like, speaking of that cave, we should be close to the Cyndaquil cave, right? It should be right over here. I think it was either right there or right there. Let's go over there. We do have the sandwich. Let's go over to the Cyndaquil cave. Oh my god, is that shiny? No. Oh. Sorry, I got tricked a couple times right there. Okay. Get some LP. Was that Plusle? See, I don't know which is which. I think we still need Plusle. We have Minun in order to complete the Dex. Yeah. Scorbunny. All the starters were released with the DLC. You can catch all the starters in the terrarium. The second part of the DLC. The Indigo Disc. You don't just get them right away. You have to do this thing called BP. You do enough of these like challenges and stuff. Like, look, I have them right here. Defeat 30 Pokemon using Auto Battle. Make yourself a TM. Take a vote of a Pokemon that's swimming. Like, I have to do those things and earn BP from doing those. And then once I earn enough BP, I can then upgrade the biomes to get starters to spawn. There it is. I knew it was right here. Look at that. I marked it right away. First try. Dude, I didn't see that thing at all. There's no way. Derosian. Yeah, that's how I got Incineroar. That's how I got... We have a bunch of the starters so far. For shinies, we got Incineroar, obviously. That's the main one. That's one we were using yesterday. We got Emboar. We got Sobble. and Trico. Those are the only shinies we have so far. And then over here on the starter page, I have a decent amount of them. The only ones I don't have are the ones I don't have access to. So, you know, I should put a Charizard over here. There. We don't have access to Venusaur. We don't have access to Meganium. We don't have access to Swampert. Emboars, I have the shiny Emboar. Greninja don't have. I have access to Decidueye. I just don't have one here. Then, Incineroar, obviously there, then Primarina we don't have. So honestly, there's a bunch, actually, that I have. I just don't have one evolved. Yep. So this is the cave where the Cyndaquils... Are you kidding me? There's no way. This is meant to be where Cyndaquil spawns. And before anyone says I'm crazy, I remember it was that same cave with the Duraludon. Well, I mean, we're not even looking for Cyndaquil right now, but still, dude, I swear it was that cave. Actually, no, I know it was that cave. I don't know why they're not spawning, though. Let's go up here, because like I said, this was the spot where we found him the first time. So let's just go right back over there. See if we can get him again. Yo, a big one. Thank you for taking the time to tune in. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good one. Am I at the right spot? No, I'm not. Oh, the classroom's where I was. I was thinking that was further back. Yeah, this is where I wanted to go. Did my map rotate? No, it didn't. I always see people, their maps rotated differently than mine. Like, they have, it's rotated one to the right. So their polars here, their coastals here, their savannas here, and then their canyons here. I don't know why. Because if north is up, like look, north is that way. Which is up on the map, which makes sense. I don't get why people have it shifted sideways. There, zoomed in. So one thing we've always had with these shiny hunts. What do the shinies actually look like compared to the normal ones? How much do they stand out? Now, Chimchar's one that's pretty similar, and I will note, I mean, we are kind of looking for Scorbunny at the same time here, too. That one's rather similar as well. Scorbunny's ear... Oh, God, what is... I don't even know Scorbunny. It's Chimchar. Yo. Noodle Doodle, I appreciate it. Redstone, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. It means a lot. You know, I might check what... I know we have shiny Scorbunny. And we had it in the Nuzlocke. And I was literally editing that last night. And so I'm just staring at shiny Scorbunny a whole bunch. And I don't even remember what it looks like, if I'm being honest. Chimchar's easy. It's just red instead of orange. Let me check shiny Scorbunny. Shiny Scorbunny. Oh gosh, dude, it's barely different. The ears are kind of more like orangish yellow instead of red. I do not have shiny Bulbasaur yet, no. That's actually one I don't have anywhere. I don't have a shiny Bulbasaur in Pokemon Go. I don't have it in these games. I haven't gotten it in Let's Go. I haven't gotten it in Any game I've played, never gotten shiny Bulbasaur. Shiny Bulbasaur has, I mean, just been dodging and ducking me this whole time. Because you think about it, like, I don't think I played the Comday for it, but I believe there was a Comday Classic for it. I could be wrong about that. I do know that it has been in, I mean, Kanto Tour, didn't get one. All the Go Fests it spawned in, haven't gotten one in any of there either. So, my guy, Bulbasaur, doesn't seem to want me to catch it. Okay, with Score Bunny, hopefully we'll be able to just tell. Yo, J Silva is gold or yellow, I think, instead of red. Yeah, the ears look a bit more of a, like, they do have a goldish hue to them. They do have that bit of a gold, rather than that, like, reddish orange it normally is. Still taking my loss with pride. I don't remember, did any of you guys beat me yesterday? Alexander might have been the only one that did, if someone did. Then we were rolling at the end there on Battle Stadium. First couple battles were rough, but the guys had, like, the one guy had Walking Wake, who's illegal. Walking Wake is, he's not even allowed. And then when we started battling those other guys, we were smoking them. Literally the only reason we lost that guy was because of Walking Wake. We were playing him so good. I read him perfectly twice with Golden Go. Unfortunately, still lost in the end because Walking Wake was just too much. Which would have been fun if we had been able to beat him. But unfortunately, he beat us twice. But then at the end, we were balling. Doing really, really good. And then today at 4:30, I will have a short going up of the thing I had to go film yesterday during the stream when I left the stream. That'll be at 4:30 today. We're in PA. We haven't had snow in 2 years. PA, is PA Pennsylvania? No way. Is PA Pennsylvania? Or is that somewhere else? 2 years? That's insane. I have snow outside right now. Snowed a bunch. What? Friday night? It started snowing. Rained or snowed pretty much all day. Saturday. In CT, was enough to make a snow papyrus. CT is Connecticut, I assume. PA is. Oh my God. I thought you always got snow there. Would you just have rain instead? If I'm being honest, though, I would take rain over snow. I don't like snow, man. Snow's, like, fine, like, when it's falling. Unless you're driving in it. That kind of sucks. But, like, it's fine that first day. Because, you know, everything does look nice. I will admit that. But then after that, dude, it's just there. It doesn't go away. Michigan always gets snow. Yeah, like Michigan, Wisconsin. There's going to be snow no matter what. I'm not, because I don't like the cold, really. If I'm being honest, I don't like the cold. So that's why I really like snow that much. And then as I'm saying this, we're literally in the snow biome right now. That's why all the fire types are here, because it's nice. They'll keep us warm. I wonder which we're going to find first. Score Bunny or Chimchar? Because we're just seeing these clusters of Score Bunny. As well as Chimchar. Like, it seems like a pretty even mix right now for seeing both. Like, I don't feel like we're seeing one way more than the other. Is this the cave where Torchic spawns? No. No. It's a cave where nothing spawns. Where is Torchic's cave, though? It's somewhere right over here, right? I know there's the... There, that's it, right? There's the Matang in it. Yeah, here we go, Torchics. They spawn in here. With Matang. Would you rather be always hot or always cold? Oh, hang on. Before I answer, I see a big one. Do I have Discord? I do not. A bunch of people have been asking me to make one. I might make, like, maybe when we get to, like... When we get to, like, 1,000 subs, maybe I'll do one. If I'm being honest, like, I don't use it, though. Like, I never use Discord. But, Instagram's my main platform. For, like, social media and stuff. Instagram. But, back to, the Would You Rather. We have a good one here. Would you rather be always hot or always cold? Now, I'm going to change it from rather being always hot or always cold. I'll talk specifically here on the weather. Which do you prefer? Hot weather or cold weather? For me, that is the easiest question I could possibly answer. I would take, this is the God honest truth. I would take 100 degrees over anything below 50. The heat over the cold for me, 100%. Puffin, you're saying cold? Not for me, the heat. I like being warm. I absolutely despise being cold. I am always cold, and it sucks. I'm like a lizard, dude. I'm always cold. I have this thing. It's actually, I believe, a disease. It's hereditary. It's not like a bad thing, like affecting my health or anything like that. It's like this hereditary thing called Raynaud's disease. I've had it for a little while now. And just recently, I've been hearing a lot more people say they have it, and they've been saying Raynaud's. I've always said Raynaud's, but they say Raynaud's disease. It's a thing where you have poor circulation, and so your hands get really cold. It's either in your fingers or your feet. Now, some people have it in their feet. I have it there occasionally. It's mainly my hands. My hands will turn like my fingers will turn white, like completely ghost white in my hands. Some people say they turn like blue and stuff afterwards as well. I've never gotten that far, but they just go white, and like they don't hurt. It's just uncomfortable because it's like they're not like fully numb, but it like has that numminess feeling to it. So my hands are literally, dude, always cold. You'll sometimes see me sitting, like, I'm always sitting on my hands. My hands are always in my pockets or stuff like that. Like, I'm always doing something like that to keep my hands warm because they're just so cold. And then, so because of that, like, when it's cold outside, dude, like this, like, it just adds on to it, and I'm just miserable. And despite that, I still say heat over the cold. Because I look at the heat and the cold. Now, obviously, both extremes can kill you. There's no, like, heat stroke, you could die. The sun's, I guess, a threat in both. You could still get, like, sunburn and stuff, even in the wintertime. But heat stroke can hurt you. And then, like, hypothermia and frostbite can hurt you as well. But overall, this is my opinion. The cold inflicts physical pain, while the heat just makes you uncomfortable. That's kind of my comparison of the two. Because, like, if I go outside and I get cold, like, it hurts to be cold. When that wind blows in the middle of winter, that it's howling through, and it smacks you in the face, it feels like knives going across your face. It physically hurts when you're out there experiencing that cold. But then if I go out in send me out in 110 degrees with 80 or 90% humidity. Like, yeah, I'm going to be sweating like crazy. I'm going to be hot. But I'm not like it doesn't hurt. It's just uncomfortable. That's kind of like how I have compared the two. And for me, man, I just, like, I can't express this enough. Summertime is the best. I love summer so much. You can wear, honestly, my attire is, I wear these are the only shirts I really wear. During the summer, I wear shorts, these shirts, top 2 buttons unbuttoned. You guys saw me during the streams during the summer. And you roll the sleeves up. 2 rolls each sleeve. It is absolutely perfect. Wear just shoes, no socks. Right now I'm wearing wool socks. Sometimes I have to wear 2 pairs of wool socks. I get so cold. Like, don't have to wear socks. Can have the windows open. Everything smells good during the summer. When you breathe in a deep breath during the winter, it literally hurts. Like, and then sleeping. Now, I will note, like, sometimes it's nice to, like, when you're sleeping and it's cool and you have a whole bunch of blankets on and stuff, that's sometimes fine. But, like, last night, dude, I was cold. I kept waking up, I'm just cold. It's not like it's cold in the house. It's just I'm physically, like, I'm the one that's cold. No one else is cold. It's just me. The dog isn't even cold. I'm the one that's cold. And, like, having to wear all the blankets and stuff is just, like, my favorite weather to sleep in is when it's warm, or I shouldn't say warm, I should say hot enough to where you can have the windows open. I know a lot of people like AC. Dude, I love having the windows open. You can have the windows open, just lay there, no blankets whatsoever. That is ideal sleeping conditions for me. My whole family, everyone, this past summer, like, they're like, it's so hot, I hate sleeping like this and stuff. And I'm literally like, I woke up and I'm like, that was the best night of sleep I've had in as long as I can remember. Like, I sleep so good when it's hot during the summer. I'm literally like, I feel like everyone says, like, they much prefer sleeping in the cold and all that stuff. Dude, and like, here's the thing, like, it can't be like, I can't make myself warm during the winter and sleep good. I mean exactly like, like if I have a heated blanket or something like that. Like, that's like a discomfort warm. That's like, it's not the same as if it's like hot outside during the summer, if that makes any sense. So I just prefer the heat, man, over the cold so much. Especially to Pokemon Go. Going out and playing Pokemon Go during the summer is one of my favorite things I could possibly do. During the winter, it sucks because my hands just get so cold and everything like that. I will note, though, this past Calm Day was one of the best winter experiences I've had playing Pokemon Go. It was snowy and cold outside the whole day, but I had pants, wool socks, just normal Vans, a hoodie, and then Carhartt bibs, which are like overalls, but they're like snow pants and they're insulated and stuff. And then I had my winter coat over that. I didn't even have to zip my winter coat up. I didn't even need gloves because the bibs, like, I'm catching all the Rowlets. And I quick catch, so I have both hands. And then I'm able to just, like, put my hands in, like, my coat and stuff. And I'm not even in the coat, in the bibs, and then down in the pocket of the hoodie. It was like an oven in there, so my hands warmed up so fast. It was literally perfect. So, I'm so hyped to go out and play Sinnoh Tour and stuff now. Because normally the tours are in, like, February. And February is, like, when it's the coldest here normally. So it's always been miserable. I still vividly remember how cold Kanto Tour, Johto Tour. Hoenn Tour, I will note, wasn't that bad last year. I do remember that. I think maybe because it was later in the year. It wasn't February as the first two were. But do you guys remember snow, being cold, having to go inside? I have heated gloves I wear as well. And just, it's just awful. But now, hey, I'm ready to go with those bibs. It's perfect. You love being cold? Yeah, not me. Not me at all. The bugs in the summer? The bugs don't really bother me. Dude, I like killing all the wasps during the summer. It's like a game. That's the thing, too. Like, I don't know if it's just me. Mosquitoes don't really bite me. Like, my brother, we go out and play Pokemon Go. There's this one park we go play at a lot. And he's always like, oh, we're getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. I gotta go home. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, he's complaining about being eaten alive by mosquitoes. And literally, I haven't had one land on me. Like, I'm perfectly fine. And he's apparently being eaten alive. I'm like, I'm a summer build, I guess. Not meant for the cold or the winter. My brother's literally the exact opposite of me because he's always hot. Always hot. He loves the winter and hates the summer. Like, then you think about, like, summer and winter, cutting the grass for shoveling the snow. I much prefer cutting the grass than shoveling snow. I hate shoveling snow. Why? Because it's so cold. That's the thing. Like, my hand, I'll be shoveling snow, and, like, it's, like, physical work, so you, like, warm up. And so my whole, like, torso is warm, but then my hands are, like, ice pops. It's just, it's literally awful. I'm like Punk Hazard. For those who watch One Piece, the one half is literally lava and volcanoes and everything's on fire, and the other half is literally icebergs and freezing cold and snowing. That's my body out shoveling snow. Honestly, that's a perfect way to describe it. Speaking of One Piece, dude, I watched the new episode, the one of Egghead. The opening, one of the best openings I think One Piece has had. It was so good. The visuals and everything for it. The animation style. I saw people hating on the animation style because we had the preview for it last week. Everyone's like, oh, it's going to be bad. Dude, I thought it was one of my favorite ones. Like, One Piece has had a variety of different animation styles over the years. And Wano was really cool. I loved Wano. But, dude, I might like it better than Wano. This might be my favorite animation style for One Piece. It was so cool. It was like movie-like almost. And one thing I've noticed is, like, there's a lot more now, to be fair, I haven't watched too much or paid attention to this. I've watched all the episodes. I haven't paid attention to this too much with some of the recent Wano episodes, but I felt like everything was much more fluid in the newest episode, like with the new animation style. Like, typically with, like, you look at, like, Pokemon cartoons or other cartoons like that. It's like there'll be one person talking and doing stuff, and it's like only that person's talking, and like everything else is just completely still, and that's the only thing being like animated. Everything else is just a still shot. I felt like with the One Piece episode yesterday, like there'll be like Usopp will be talking, and you see like Chopper and Sanji like still moving and doing stuff in the background. There's literally like a movie. That's typically where only really you get that kind of stuff. I thought it was so cool. Yo, fake Nog, man. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Everyone's super... were you talking about the outfits? Dude, the Egghead outfits are sick. I love them. Hey, a big one. Hey, if I could give you one piece of advice, watch One Piece. It is so worth it. Trust me. I was weary at first at the start. It is the best story there. It is so good. It's the best thing there is. Yo, hey, Atifar, thank you for tuning in. What a man, finally got shiny Trico, got a random shiny Piplup, and a random shiny Swablu. Then got a shiny Litten from an Egg Hatch yesterday. Was a win in the game for me. Yo, congrats, man. You were on a roll. You got Trico, Litten. Well, you said Swablu. You get all the ones I got. But then you got Piplup. Man, but the thing is, hatching Litten from an egg, that's wild. I've only hatched one shiny from an egg, and it was the Frigabax. Congrats, man. That's awesome. I want to look for Piplup, too. Piplup, I think I'm going to have to do for a mass outbreak, though. That's the thing for all these water types. Like, I want Totodile and Piplup the most for the two water types. Because I already have Froakie and Greninja because of Pokemon Go. And then I already have tons of Swamperts because of Pokemon Go. I still do want to find them. Like, I want to find them in the game. I do want to find it. That's one thing I will know. I do want to find every starter shiny in the game. I think that'd be cool. But I do want Piplup because of Empoleon, because that's one I don't have. Like I said, I missed all those calm days. Oh, my sandwich is up, isn't it? Yeah. One other thing that started yesterday, solo leveling. Oh my gosh. Now, I don't want to spoil anything because I read it. Now, I know it's not technically a manga. I don't know the official terminology for it. I'll just say manga. It was the first thing I read. Like, I'd watched anime and stuff for a couple of years, and I'm like, I want to read something. And I wanted to read something that wasn't animated already, because I was like, I'd rather just watch the anime first. Typically, like, if there's something that I really, really like, I'll pick up the anime or the manga after I catch up to the anime. Did it for One Piece, did it for Black Clover, did it for Blue Lock. I'm going to do it for JJK, too, because that last season was just simply so good. And I don't think it's going to be a while. That's why, if it's going to be a while until the next season, I'll typically start reading the manga after the anime. For instance, I did with One Piece, Toei got hacked and there was that break for a little bit. And I started reading One Piece during that break because it was on an indefinite hiatus. I'm like, I can't wait anymore. That was the best decision I've ever done, starting to read One Piece. It's so much fun reading it than being able to watch it as it airs. It's just, it's so good. And then Black Clover, because there's like, even now, like, the anime's on an indefinite hiatus pretty much, which I think they're going to wait to start the anime again until the manga's done, probably. Because there's the Spade arc is completely done, then they're on, like, this last arc, like the Wizard King arc, or whatever the name of it's called. I apologize, I don't know the official title for it, but, like, the last arc they're on right now, that one is still going on. I haven't read it in a little while, though. I know it moved to, like, Jump Giga, something like that. It's like, it's not a Shonen Jump anymore. Because it's on a monthly one now. So I don't know how that's going to go. But the reason why I started reading that is because the anime was going to take a while to come back. Then Blue Lock, dude. I started watching Blue Lock during the World Cup last year. Or 2 years ago now. And it was so good. I was watching it, and I caught up to the anime. The anime wasn't done airing yet. There was still, like, 4 or 5 episodes left in the anime to air for season 1. And it was so good. I started reading the manga as the anime was still airing. I'm like, I'm not waiting another week. Like, this is one of the best things I've ever read. So I started reading that. It was so good. But, the first one I ever read was Solo Leveling. And, man, I loved it. I thought it was so cool. It was, I mean, phenomenal. And ever since that, I've been, like, trying to find something to read that is like that. But now we're getting the anime for it, and it is so cool. I love, like, I was gonna text one of my friends about this that I know really likes Solo Leveling as well. How the anime opened, I don't think that scene is how the manga opened. I think it initially started with them going in that D-rank dungeon that we saw at the end of the episode. Because, I don't want to spoil anything, but, like, they were on that island. And at that island, that isn't something you learn about, I thought, till later. With the ants and stuff. But nonetheless, I'm glad they honestly added that in. Because the scene... Now, if I'm being honest, I don't even remember that lightning guy. I remember the tiger guy, though. The scene of when they started going, like, crazy in the fight at the end. And it was the last scene we saw of them. The lightning guy's, like, flying up, shooting the lightning down, the lightning strikes. And then you see, in black and white, like, the tiger guy, like, roar. And then it's, like, the lightning crashes. Dude, it was so cool. It looked so good. It was awesome. I'm like, I'm so excited to watch this. And this is something, like, with One Piece, like, I'm caught up with One Piece and I'm watching the anime. Blue Lock, like, I had watched, or I'd started reading the manga and then I was watching the anime. So, like, I knew I had caught up in the manga, which was still going on. But so, how should I say this? I was reading the manga that was still going on. And then I'm watching the anime episodes of the manga I already read. But the manga was still going on. It wasn't over. Solo Leveling's done. The manga's over. They did release some new stuff for it, I believe, which I haven't read yet, I will note. But that's over. And so now I get to watch the anime from beginning to end, which is, like, I'm excited about. Because I have a good memory of how everything went. There's some parts where it's probably not going to be till... If this thing is going to get multiple seasons. It's not going to be like a one season and they just never bring it back. Like, there's going to be so much hype around this thing. There's already been so much hype around it. It's been so good. It has been so good so far with all the hype and energy around it. My TikTok is nothing but solo leveling stuff. It's insane. And the really, really good stuff, I don't think we're gonna see till like probably season 3 or something like that. Depending on how far they go in season 1. I think season 1 is meant to be like 24 episodes. The thing is, I don't know how far they're gonna get. Because there was one scene in the trailer. I guess this isn't spoilers. The scene in the trailer where he's fighting the snake, that's where I was thinking it would end with season 1. But if that's like towards the beginning of season 1, dude, solo leveling's gonna be insane. If the pacing's like that, it is gonna be absurd how good this thing is and how quickly it gets into the crazy stuff. Yo, Puffton, gonna go big lurk, working on a project for a friend, by the way. Have you thought about Nightbot for stream to help with modding and posting links to your membership videos and people like and sub? I've never thought of that before, no. Nightbot? I've seen it in chats before. If I'm being honest, I don't even know how to set. I'll have to look into how to set that up. But that's probably a good idea. Like I said, I watched Tim the Tatman, and he's got that in his stream. Like I always see it say like it'll say Tim the Tatman has been streaming for X amount of time. Here's the membership link. I should do that. Thing is though, like, I don't know if like, I'll look into it. Oh my god, that's the shiny. No, Chimchar, stop running away! Let's go, dude, we got it! Let's go! It was hiding behind the Matang. And I will note, I've said for all these shinies, like, they're kind of easy to see. Like, when you see Litten, very obvious that that's shiny. When you saw Trico, very obvious that was shiny. That one was hard to see. I barely noticed that one was shiny there. I almost missed that. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, we only have 11 Ultra Balls. Okay, hang on. We don't have very many Pokeballs. Let's go Breloom and Spore. I do not have that many Pokeballs. Jeez. Or is there a cool red Pokeball to use? The target is left with at least 1 HP. False Swipe. That's good enough. Battle. Spore. Put it to sleep. Night, night, Chimchar. Ultra Ball. Let's go! Critical capture! I feel like every starter we've got on a critical capture, haven't we? Let's go, dude! Shiny Chimchar, they don't even take that long. That was 48 minutes we got it. Let's go! Now moving on to... I don't even know who's next. No, I don't want to give it a nickname. This is so sick. I want to go evolve this thing right away, too. Make sure to save. Let's go! Let's go, Shiny Chimchar! Oh, so hyped about that. That's such a cool one. Man, hey, imagine back-to-back. We've never gotten back-to-back. We've never gotten that. Imagine. No, none immediate nearby. Yo, Leon, thank you for watching. Rolef, thank you for watching. Can't believe we got it. That was fast, dude. Hey, I gotta tell you guys, the shiny charm is where it's at. The shiny charm's what's giving us the luck. That is crazy. I'd like to heal my Pokemon, please. I kind of want to look for Piplup now. Because if I'm being honest, I don't really want Score Bunny. Piplup, though. Look at the little guy, Chimchar. Alright, let's go evolve him. How long did it take me? It took me 48 minutes. Using, so I have the shiny charm, but I was only using encounter power 2 sandwiches. Now, let's find a cool spot to evolve it. Let's go right here. Or should we... Oh, no. Oh, look at that backdrop. Bag. I always forget. Rare candies, I can just go up 1, and I'm there. It's evolved Chimchar? What? Chimchar's evolving? Yo, Theodore Capybara, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, I never knew Monferno was like purple on his face. That's so cool. You know what? I'll teach you Mach Punch. Mach Punch is a good move. And here we go. Monferno up to Infernape. Now, Shiny Monferno is really cool, I'll note. I love the purple and stuff, and it looks awesome. But Shiny Infernape is just, oh, it's so cool. The hands, like the fingers and toes are purple. It's got that red hue all over it. It looks so good with the fire on its head. Oh, let's go, Shiny Infernape. We'll drop Acrobatics. And there we go. Save the game. Shiny Infernape already. Let's go, dude. What are the, how good is he? Yo, a big one, thank you for tuning back in. We just got Shiny Infernape. Crazy fast. Decent, decent, decent. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. But you guys always want me to check if there's marks. Doesn't have any. Let's go, dude. Look at the red. It looks so good, doesn't it? It's so cool. Now, if I'm being honest, the next one I kind of want's our boy here. Blaziken. Theodore Capybara, want to hear how nice I can be? Oh, do you have a shiny Infernape too? Or do you have a shiny Torchic? Shiny Torchic's gonna be hard to find. We still have this sandwich going, right? Yeah, 18 minutes. 30, 40. No, that was faster. That was like 40 minutes, I think. Actually, because now that I think of it, we didn't start right away. We spent the first, introed for the first, 4 minutes of the stream. Then we were making the sandwich. Then I didn't have the ingredients, so then I had to go get the ingredients. So yeah, that was pretty fast. Then here's the Torchic cave. Now, if I'm being honest, dude, I don't know how to tell Torchic. Let me look up shiny Torchic. I don't even think I have one in Pokemon Go. Shiny Torchic. Okay, no, it'll be easy to tell. The colors are essentially flipped on it. Well, that's cool. You know what? I like it when they do stuff like that. I do like Shiny Blaziken, I'll have to note. It reminds me of McDonald's. Shiny Blaziken, the white with the green. The green, what am I saying? The white with the yellow and red. It reminds me of McDonald's a lot. But Shiny Torchic, the colors are literally just flipped. If I open a picnic in here... Oh my god, we can reset the spawn for the picnic. Technocat, thank you for tuning in. Now will more Torchic spawn, or do I have to leave? Do you think to get him to spawn? Or do you think it's because... Oh, there's a Torchic. I think it's because Matang's in here that it acts differently? You go into the Godzilla Kong movie? I've never really watched any of those. Oh, there, look, we have a Vulpix in there. You have to defeat the Terramons. Oh, look, we have a ton in here now. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna beat Matang. Let's lead Lax. Let's take Matang down, because, I mean, I don't want to catch this thing right now. What Terra type is it anyways? Ghost. That's cool. These things respawn, though, I believe, if you beat them, so... Godzilla 1950... 1954 is the best movie you've ever watched? Wow, dude, that's... Really? I don't think I've ever seen any of the Godzilla or King Kong movies. Or Godzilla vs. Kong. I don't know if I've ever watched any of those. I don't really watch movies that much, if I'm being honest. Like, I just hosted a picnic here. Like I just told you guys, like, I mainly just watch anime. Like, the last couple movies I've gone to see were all anime movies. The JJK movie. The One Piece movie. No. Which was first? No, the most recent one was One Piece Film Red. Then JJK movie 0. Sword Art Online movie. There were 2 of those, right? Or was there just 1? I think there was 2 of them. 2 Sword Art Online movies, and then the Demon Slayer movie. Those are like the most recent ones I've seen, I think. Cause, oh no, I saw Star Wars too. If that was somewhere in there. Oh, I saw Avatar as well. That's about it though. I'm not a big movie guy. Like, I know a lot of people really like movies, but like some people like movie buffs or stuff, they watch them all. That's not me. Mm-mm. Oh my god, look at all the Torchics, dude. This is more than a mass outbreak. Let's look in here. Let's keep going like this. Mayo, thank you for tuning in. Let's keep rocking like this. Like, we reset with a picnic. Go to the edge here. Yosilian Lions. You have to do the picnic outside the cave. It's resetting them in here, though. Oh, there's a Doralu down there. Do you see that? Oh, now he's gone. Found any shinies? We just got... Oh, not him. We just got shiny Infernape. Crazy fast, too. It was like 40 minutes in. 40 minutes, we got him. Oh, now he's beating everybody up. Dude, Infernape, get back here. We don't need you fighting everybody. Some Bidoof, I appreciate it. Triggers you to the picnic, go to the corner to your right. This corner over here? I'll do the next picnic over there. I'm kind of like running to the edge here. Like, I'm about to leave the cave, and then there's just tons of them. This seems like a good strat. Will it? Will it let me make a picnic over here? Nah, it's not letting me do it. The picnic has to be, looks like, right in the middle. Just right smack dab in the middle of the cave. Kentucky Fried Torchic. There's a Duraludon in here. These are, I knew, were going to be the hard ones to get. Because they're only in this one spot. So it's going to... Well, I mean, I guess you could take that both ways. What do you think? So Torchic and Cyndaquil are both only in these one specific caves. Do you guys think that makes them harder or easier to shiny hunt? Like, I was initially going to say harder because there's not as many spawns. But if you think about it, you could also say it's easier because, like, you don't really have to look for them. You involve your Diplin? We already did. Yeah, see, we got Hydrapple. Oh, he got beat up by the Torchic. But yeah, we got shiny Hydrapple. He's so cool. I love, like, the... So it's like the syrup on it, and then there's like it like dripped off the apple, and there's like the layer around it on the ground. It looks so good. And again, I've never really liked any of those. Like, I didn't like Applin, I didn't like Diplin, I didn't like the Fat Apple or Flappy. Appleton is the fat one. I don't really like any of them. Oh, did you see how cool they look there with the lighting on them like that? I don't really like any of those other ones. But that one, oh, I love Hydrapple. It's so cool. Man, you know what I was having earlier? My hands still smell like it. Clementines. You guys like clementines? They're real hit or miss, I've noticed. You either get a bag that's amazing, or they're going to be all butt cheeks. Now, the ones I had, amazing. I was housing those things. I think I had like 6 clementines before the stream here. And now my hands smell like clementines. But it was worth it. They were so good. They were nice and juicy. Occasionally, like, you'll get them. Did you see what is... Did you guys see those Torchics right there? Occasionally, you'll get them where they're like dry and blah. They're not good. Oh, you know what? Actually, we have to go buy Ultra Balls. Torchics, I'll be back. You hate the fact that Pokemon made food Pokemon. I like them, if I'm being honest. Like, I like the ice cream one. Like, well, to be fair, like, Execute's been around since Gen 1. I like them. I think they're funny. Pay with cash. Use a shiny Rowlet for my starter in Legends Arceus. I already know which starter I want to pick. I've had that decided for a while. See, that's the problem. I gotta go find the cave again. Picnic outside for the Cyndaquil. Yeah, that cave, we went over there a little bit ago, and I didn't get a single Cyndaquil spawn. I'm like, it's not looking good. I'm not really looking for him right now, though. God, dude, that Golurk scared me. I'm like, I thought it was a giant Umbreon for a second. Like, what is that thing over there? Ooh, what does shiny Golurk look like? You know what? It'd be cool if it was purple. I guess it's kind of cool. Like, yellow glow on it turns like neon green. Alright, Torchic, it's down through, like, the gap. Did I lose it? Oh, shoot, is that it right there? I hope this is it. Well, we can't tell now because my Tang's gone. Oh, no, this is the cave. Yeah, this is it. You have any Pokemon plushies? Oh, do we have some Pokemon plushies? You want to see one? You guys want to see the best Pokemon plushie in the world? I'll show you. You want to see the best one in the world? The best Pokemon plushie there is? Torkoal! No, I'm joking. Torkoal's sick, though. Don't knock Torkoal. But here, this is my favorite one. I got a life-size Rowlet. Look how big this thing is, dude! Life-size Rowlet! I was watching the Alola anime, and I'm like, man, you know what? I wonder if there's life-size of, or I wanted a Rowlet plush. I'm like, I wonder what's the biggest one they make. And I look it up. Like Pokemon made, there's life-size Rowlet. They did Litten and Poplio, I think. You can also get Sobble, Grookey, and Scorbunny. I don't know if they did it for the newest starters or not, though, but life-size Rowlet, this thing's, it's massive, dude. It's huge. Then I have a Gengar Squishmallow, too. I have this Gengar Squishmallow. I like these things. They're cool. Got it from Target. The Rowlet I got online. The Gengar, though, is sick, dude. The Squishmallows of it. When they first came out, dude, these things were so hard to get. They were so, like, expensive and stuff. Then finally, they're, like, readily available now. There is a Snorlax one. My brother has it. It's his. We've had it in the background of the stream a couple times. But I got the Gengar one. I have Rowlet, and I have Torkoal. Those are my favorite ones I've got. I had when I was younger. I have a couple of these little ones, too, just around here. Like, I have this Cyndaquil here. Like, these little ones, I wonder... Oh, the tags cut off it. There's these, like, littler ones I have. I've had a bunch of them. From when I was younger, I had a Sableye one. You know what? I'm going to put Rowlet up in the background. I had a Sableye one that was so cool. I don't know where it is, though. I don't know what happened to my guy Sableye. He's gone. I've been trying to find it. That's a shiny. I got a shiny hunt. Oh, we got a shiny hunt. Sableye. You know how cool Sableye is? Shiny Sableye. It's green. And then the what's it called? The crystal it has turns... No, the crystal's green and it's gold. That's the one I've been wanting to get lucky in Pokemon Go. Shiny Lucky Sableye. You know how sick that would be? Shiny Lucky Sableye. It would be gold Sableye with the gold background. Oh, it would look so good. So good. Everyone tuning in, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yo, oh my god, we've gained so many subs today. Yo, to everyone watching, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate that. This might... I think this is the most viewers I've ever had. Everyone tuning in, thank you so very much. Currently, we're shiny hunting starters in the Indigo disc. Today, our luck has been very good. We have already gotten shiny Infernape, and right now, we are on the hunt for Torchic. Do I have a Torchic plush? No, I don't think I do. I want to get some... Oh, whoa. I want to get some more of the life-size ones. I want to get a... Oh, we have Gibble, too. I have a life-size Gibble as well. That one's out. We have it sitting out in the living room. My mom gets so pissed. She's like, you can't have this out here. And we're like, Mom, it's Gibble. Like, he has to stay. I have a life-size Gibble one, too. I can't believe I forgot about that. That one I had to order from like Japan. Because it was some, I don't know if it was made by the Pokemon. It's like, honestly, the Gible one is nicer than the Rowlet one. The Rowlet's an official Pokemon one. The Gible one, I don't know if it's like an official Pokemon product or not. I'd have to check it, actually. But I ordered it from Japan. And it's huge, dude. It's massive. It's bigger than Rowlet. Life-size Gible. I had it in the background of one of the Frigaback streams, I remember. Dude, why aren't any spawning? Where'd they all go? We were getting a ton of Torchic spawns, now there's just nothing right now. Torchic! Here we go. Oh my god, you know something I've been wanting to... I was thinking about this yesterday. I might do a Unite stream. Again sometime soon. I haven't done one since summer. But... Actually, no, I don't think I've done one since Worlds. So I remember saying, shout out to everyone watching this stream, because Worlds was literally going on, and we had a bunch of you guys chilling, watching me play Pokemon Unite. But we were playing over the weekend. I was playing with my cousins and brothers. We were 11-2. That was the first time I had played since August, because the last time I played was the last time when I had streamed it. First time I played since August. We went 11-2. I had one game with Decidueye. You already know. Absolutely balled out. Yo, Theodore Capybara, thank you for taking the time to tune in. Hope you have a good one. Absolutely balled out with YY the one game. Then I started using Dragapult. Dude, I like Dragapult. It is so much fun to use. If I'm being honest, the moveset I used was Phantom Force, and I was going back and forth on the other moves between Dragon Breath and Shadow Ball. I don't even need Dragon Breath or Shadow Ball. The ult, you can spam the ult, because the ult shoots the two Droopies out of its head, and you can just use that. Droopies, Dreepies, you guys always make fun of how I call it. The Dreepies, it shoots those out of its head, like, rapid fire pretty much, and it is just absolutely OP. It has a 5-second cooldown time for the ult. It is insane. Oh, the sandwich is done. That's why. I'm like, why aren't there Torchic spawning? There's no sandwich going. All right, let's do one more sandwich for fire. Then we'll move out over to Piplup. I'll be in the stream when you think you will be streaming again. We'll be live again tomorrow. Same time, same place. Yeah, I stream every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, during the day. And then videos Saturday. And then on Sunday, we stream as well. The Sunday stream normally goes up a little later, though, because, like I said, that's the one day I sleep in. Sunday. So I'm normally not waking up till, like, 11. Then by the time I eat, shower, get dressed, I normally go live at, like, 1 to 2. Dude, it is so hard to see here. What does it look like? Yeah, God, look how... I can barely even see the rice and the bread. Because of the lantern in the cave here. Dude, it's hurting my eyes. It's so bright. Here we go. Got it done, dude. Getting flashbanged over here in Pokemon. There we go. Gobbling up the sandwich. And we're off and running. Alright, here we go. Now Torchic should start spawning in here. Yeah, the sandwich is so bright, dude. Hurt my eyes. Now where the Torchic's at. The Sprigatito? Oh god, he's somewhere in the boxes. I don't even know where. It worked, right? Yeah, encounter power of fire. If I go out here and there's just a horde of Torchics. I mean, Chimchar. Could one of you at least be shiny? Did I, like, kill this cave when I took out the Matang? Dude, there's not a single thing in here. Where'd they go? Should use Herba Mystica. Dude, I ain't got none of those. I never get those things. Fernie, get these guys out of my way. For real, it seems like KFC came and snatched up all the Torchics. Dude, there's not even a single spawn in here. I mean, I don't need a Herba Mystica right now. We got it in 2 Encounter Power 2 sandwiches. Should we go to Cyndaquil, maybe? Look, nothing's... I mean, is this the... This is the right cave. Let's go to Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil isn't that far. It is right here, right? I believe so. Now that Koraidon can fly, super easy to move around. Dude, I have no idea that we were in there. We were getting tons of Torchic spawns. The next thing you know, there's not a single spawn in there. So let's go look for Cyndaquil. And then if there's no Cyndaquil, I'm just gonna make a water sandwich and we'll get we'll try to get Piplup. I want Piplup. There I can see the cave. Straight ahead! We still need the coastal biome. I'm trying to think, like, there's not really many shinies I really want from that. Like, Bulbasaur would be cool. Just because I don't have one. Anywhere. Any game. Not a single shiny Bulbasaur. Alright. So, when we were here a little bit ago, there wasn't a single Cyndaquil. Okay, we have a Cyndaquil spawn. Hey, better than before when there was none. So what happens? I come out. Let's make a sandwich. What do you mean not enough space to host a picnic? Dude, this mechanic is so weird with where it lets you make a sandwich or make a picnic and... Beartick, get off of me. Dude, it's so annoying! Like, why can't I make the stupid sandwich right there? In front of you, you're gonna get killed by a Beartick. There we go. Take out the Duraludon. Let's go take it out. If I'm being honest, I don't even want... What's a Beldum? Nah, we'll do these later. I don't want to just sit here in these caves. Let's go do, Piplup. Like... I'm nowhere near that Pokemon, and it's having me run into it. Let's go look for Piplup. I want shiny Piplup. Can I make a sandwich up here? Can't make it close to people. You can't do it over in the open areas. You can't do it in the caves, on the hills, in the fields. You can't do it anywhere. Finally. What was the water sandwich? Cream cheese. Was it olive oil? Let me look. Water, encounter, power to sandwich. Cream cheese, salt, rice. That's what it was. Good thing I checked, because I did not know it was salt. I was going to put olive oil. We go through this rice so fast. Salt, cream cheese, rice, silver pick. Let's go. Let's run it. It's only 2 rice or salt and cream cheese for the extra stuff on the water one. On the fire one, it's 2 wasabi, 2 curry powder. Finish it off with a pick. Dun, 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 dun. Tastes good. Look, Incineroar was chowing down the sandwich while Infernape was eating it nice and simple. Incineroar, he likes to chow down. All right. Now, is Pip... We gotta find the best spot for Piplup. Is Piplup gonna be in the water? Or just trotting around? Looks like Oshawott in the water. Good, because we don't want Oshawott. Those things are weird. The water lags, too. Both? Trotting around? Oh, there's a Piplup. You know, what does shiny Piplup look like? I should probably look this up, right? Shiny Piplup. So it's just lighter blue. Oh man, I found a custom shiny Piplup. It's green. It's like Trico's colors. So it's just lighter. It's just like, honestly, it's just like Chimchar and Infernape. It's just lighter a bit. All these ones were just a little bit of a shade different. I'm always worried if I'm going to miss it. Like, dude, I almost missed that Chimchar. That stupid Matang was in the way. Yeah, I don't even care about Oshawott. But in Unite, as I was saying, I want to do a Unite stream. Because I was having so much fun playing. I was balling with Dragapult. Had a 120 bomb, multiple games, 100+ K damage. I was getting like 120K consistently. There was one game, the guys we were playing, this was all in ranked, by the way. They surrendered with 4 minutes left, and I had 110K damage. I could have got 200K damage that game if they didn't surrender. I was balling. There was one game where, like, dude, I don't even think the center Bs spawned yet, which is, or Altaria. Those didn't even spawn yet, and I was already on 6 kills. Like, I was balling out. And it's so nice because they now have it where, like, Mewtwo and Zacian, they're like those special Pokemon, and only can be 1 per team. That helps so much. So we lost 2 games. Both were games, obviously, against a Mewtwo. Again, Mewtwo shouldn't be allowed in ranked. If it's not allowed in competitive, it shouldn't be allowed in ranked. I hate that thing so much in that game. I love Mewtwo. Mega Mewtwo's okay. But for Mega Mewtwo to be allowed in ranked, when it literally just Mega Evolves on a whim. Like, you, the user, have no idea when it Mega Evolves. You can't control when it Mega Evolves. It just happens. And it's a complete, like, game changer. Like, that shouldn't be allowed. But this one team was running Comfy Mewtwo. So Comfy just sat on Mewtwo the entire time. Well, no, your boy managed to beat it one time. But I threw everything I had at it. But, like, again, that's why I stopped playing, because of Mewtwo. But, I mean, we didn't come up against it very much, which was nice. So, I definitely want to play some more. I might play a bit tonight on my own. Imagine how cold this water is. We were talking about hot and cold earlier. You know, where we were looking before, we had those fire types keeping us warm. Over here in the water, that would be miserable. Absolutely miserable. I swim, and I will note, you do swim faster in colder water. But when I say colder, I mean like in the 70s. This water here, there's ice in it. Water isn't fully frozen, though. Although, will water fully freeze if it's moving? I don't think so. So this, I mean, for the icebergs, dude, this water's easily below freezing, right? Gosh. That'd be so cold. It's good that Piplup's over here. Imagine if Piplup wasn't in... Imagine if Piplup wasn't in the snow biome. What do you want me to do? You want me to throw Rowlet? $100 donation, I'll throw Rowlet out the window. $100 donation, Rowlet gets thrown out the window. If you guys want me to throw Rowlet, I ain't throwing my boy Rowlet. Why would I throw him? He's my friend. Life size, too. That's so sick, dude. I was looking. There's like life-size, No, I don't know if it's life-size, actually. There was an Arcanine that was, I mean, massive. Absolutely massive. Growlithe, or the Arcanine was huge, dude. Look, it was like a dog. The thing is, I think real Arcanine is, like, big. That thing was expensive. I've seen, there's like a life-size Lucario. I saw life-size Mega... I see this one guy occasionally on Instagram. He has a life-size Mega Sceptile. He's always got that thing in the house doing stuff. Like, I saw Mega Sceptile vacuuming one time. Like, man, Mega Sceptile, he's pretty good. He's out there vacuuming the house. Ball of friendship, exactly. Then they released, there's a life-size, Spheal. Oh, God, we got the Oshawott, so I'm going to leave here. There's the life-size Spheal that's on there a lot. They made a massive, and I mean massive, Wailord. That thing was so big. It wasn't not life-size, though. Life-size Wailord would fit in the house. It was huge. Or would be huge. There was that cool one, though, with the G-Max Gengar that had, it was advertised as, like, using the inside of its mouth as a pillow. That's how big it was. Let me look on the Pokemon website right now. So I'll let you guys know what I do. You go on Pokemon.com. No, Pokemon Center. Sorry, because that's where you buy the stuff. Oh my God, is there a life-size... There's a 31-inch Piplup for $350. That is way bigger than life-size. That thing is massive, dude. Oh my gosh. 31 inches? Oh, here we go. 15-inch to Jumbo Plush. Massive Koraidon, Miraidon. Look, 57-inch Wailord. Let me see if there's a picture here to show you guys how big it is. It's $415. Or $420, sorry. Look at this thing. Look at how absolutely absurd this thing is. Look how big that is. That thing's insane. I'm trying to see, I swear. Oh, here's Spiel. Oh, they have Quaxley life size. Why is this Spiel $450? Oh God, it's big. Look how big this thing is. Look at Spiel. That's way bigger than life size. Never mind. Or is it? How big would life size Spiel be? I just sort by price high to low normally. Oh, it's not. Oh, wait. Let's see. There was life-size Psyduck, Furret, Pikachu, Oshawott, Cyndaquil, Charmander. They still have Quaxley up. Sobble's still up. Sprigatito's sold out. Fuecoco's sold out. There was Mew. But here's the Arcanine I was telling you guys about. This thing is huge. I gotta find a picture of it. Like, they have a picture of it like laying in someone's living room. Look at this thing. Look at this lady holding it. It's as big as her. That thing's insane. Then there's an Altaria one too. Like, look at that, dude. That's like a life-size Altaria. Look at the girl sitting there and then the Altaria next to her. That's insane. There's a Mareep on there, too. Oh, my God, there's Slowpoke. He's sold out. How much was it? $450. It's out of stock. Imagine walking into someone's house and you literally just see Slowpoke sitting there on the ground. That would be absurd. Life-size Slowpoke? Those things are so expensive. Like $450 for each one. How much was that Rowlet? I think like $40 maybe? 50 maybe? I don't remember. Getting Spiel and Altaria? Altaria might have been sold out. Those are cool though. One thing I would be sick though. Have you guys seen it? The life-size Lugia blow up? I've seen it as a meme. I don't know where I'd actually buy that thing. I want that life-size Lugia. Oh, you guys can't see my screen. Sorry. I want the life-size Lugia. That would be sick. Imagine actually, there's no way it's life-size. It's the meme of the Lugia that barely fits in the house. Imagine having that. Poketrain, your friend has the Lugia? Dude, I've been wanting to get one. You know how sick that would be? Like, everyone puts up, like, Christmas decorations, Halloween decorations. They put up, people put up Valentine's Day. Like, 4th of July, people put stuff up. All these holidays, people put stuff up. Imagine for, like, Go Fest or Pokemon Day. I just put giant Lugia out front. 15 feet? Dude, I want to get that thing so bad. I gotta find that and make a video of that. Life-size Lugia. Oh, that'd be such a cool video. I bought a life-size Lugia. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to try to find it. I'm gonna look tonight to see if I can get one. Yo, Leons, thank you for watching. That'd be so, just have it out in the front yard, blowing in the wind, Lugia, and then I'll get like a speaker that does like the Lugia cry on like a cycle of every 10 minutes. Oh my God, that'd be insane. People be like, what is that thing? I'm like, you don't even understand. That's Lugia, the best legendary there is. That is a debate though. What do you guys think is the best legendary? When I did my tier list, in S tier, or no, God tier, sorry, this was above S tier. God tier, I had Lugia, Mewtwo, Rayquaza, and Giratina. Is it Origin form? The one without the legs. Whichever Giratina is. I think it's Origin form. Those are my favorites. With Lugia most definitely being my most favorite. I've just always loved Lugia. It's so cool. I will note, it is a little weird that it's not even a water type. And it's like the opposite to Ho-Oh. Well, I guess if it was a water type, that'd give it an advantage against Ho-Oh. Yeah, any legendary. No, not just the birds. Don't even know which is my favorite of the legendary birds. Zapdos, Moltres, Articuno. I'm Team Mystic in Pokemon Go. So I've always liked Articuno because of that. Then, Moltres is really cool. It's a Phoenix, dude. It's awesome. Zapdos is sick as well. Those three are all really, really good. I honestly, I could go either way with those any day of the week. Moltres, Poketrain's yours. You open Pokemon cards? Yes, I do. I've made a bunch of videos on Pokemon cards. If you go on my channel, if you click on my channel, click videos. Sorry, it's loading. Click on my channel, click videos, and then my third most recent video is called Best Pokemon Packs of 2023. If you want to see me open up some cool Pokemon packs, check that video out. In that video, I have what I believe to be the best Pokemon tin of all time. I stand by that statement. Yo, Rose the Devil, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. I opened what I believe to be the best Pokemon tin of all time. I'll tell you guys what it is. It was a Crown Zenith tin. I have the tin actually on a shelf right there. Because I'm like, this is the tin from that. It was absurd. First pack out. I pull the best card in the entire set. Yo, V draws things. Thank you for tuning in as well. I appreciate it. I'm telling the story right now of how I opened up the best tin of all time. This is actually the biggest video on my channel. The best tin of all time. Crown Zenith tin, Galarian Moltres tin. Comes with 4 Crown Zenith packs. Go to open up the tin. First pack, I get the Gold V-Star Giratina. The most valuable card in the entire set. And actually, I saw a TikTok of this. The 4th most valuable card of all of 2023 for Pokemon. I pulled it in the first pack. So we're starting off as high as you can be with the absolute best card. It was absolutely insane. Then, second pack. What starter we're looking for? I am currently looking for Piplup. Then the second pack, we do the unthinkable. We get a double hit pack with 2 of the most iconic Pokemon of all time. Radiant Charizard, a shiny Charizard, and then just behind that, a VMAX Rayquaza. Now, I will note, they aren't worth too much, but price-wise, we got the best card in this set. We can't pull anything more expensive than that. And to pull a shiny Charizard, the most iconic shiny Pokemon of all time, and a special Rayquaza card, one of, if not the most popular legendary Pokemon of all time, in the same pack is just absurd. That was the second pack. We're 3 crazy hits in, and I've only opened up 2 packs. We still got 4 or 2 more packs to go. We're halfway through out of the 4 packs total. Third pack, we get a non-holo Wailord, which is okay because I like Wailord. But then, the last pack. The very last pack. I pull a full art trainer. Irida? I do not remember the name. I know in the video I said Irida and then Irida. Then when I was editing the video, I remember thinking to myself, I'm an idiot and I can't read, and I read it the wrong way. Whatever it was, though. Full Art Trainer, which was cool because Crown Zenith was the last set of Sword and Shield, and Scarlet and Violet was coming out the next month. And the Japanese Scarlet and Violet sets were already out, I'll notice. The big chase card from all the Scarlet and Violet sets were all Full Art Trainers. So to get the Full Art Trainer there was kind of cool, I thought, because I'm like, I'm ending off this opening with what is the big chase cards of the next generation. And in this same opening, I got the best card from the last set of this generation. It was literally a perfect opening, in my opinion. And then turns out that the Full Art Trainer I got was like one of the most valuable cards in the set. I think it was like the 4th. No. It goes Giratina, Arceus, Palkia, Dialga. There's like a Cynthia, the Mewtwo. I think it's the 7th or 8th most valuable card in the set. Top 10 for sure. So it was awesome. I was so hyped. It was so cool. And then also, too, like, my first opening of Crown Zenith, I got the Gold V-Star Dialga Origin form. So my luck with that set was insane. And then I stopped opening. I'm like, it's too... I'm gonna start pulling absolute butt-cheek stuff and then just never get anything good. And I gotta stop while I'm ahead. So I did. That's how I am with sets. Like, I see a lot of other YouTubers and stuff. They just open sets. And, like, when they open packs, it's like, it's not even fun watching them open the packs anymore. Like, I love PokeRev. He's my favorite pack channel there is. But, like, even when he opens packs, like, the only stuff I really watch of him now is when he does the vintage streams, which I love watching those. Or if there's, like, a new set, I'll watch him open the new setup. But, like, he just goes through it so fast. It's like, I mean, it's not fun. Like I like enjoying the pack. Like, looking through all of them. Like, just ripping through the pack and burning through the pack is like, I don't know. I don't find that entertaining to watch. So, like, on my channel, like, I'm never going to be doing any big openings like that where I just rip. Like, I might do a big opening one day, but it'll be a long video. It might even be a stream because, like, I'm not going to speed run through it. Like, that's no fun. Like, just opening the pack and just going straight to the good card, like, I don't like that. That's not for me. Nothing against the people that do that. It's not how I enjoy either opening. And it's not how I enjoy opening packs or watching people open packs. Being completely honest. We still have the sandwich going, right? Okay, good. 9 minutes left. One of my favorite channels to watch right now, though, is Wolfie. With the VGC content. It's so good. I've been watching all of his, like, older videos of him reacting to all these different battles. Like, I watched him reacting to him winning Worlds. I'm not finished with the video yet, but I started watching him reacting to his favorite VGC battle ever. Yo, Technocat, thank you for taking the time to watch. A big one, thank you for watching today as well. I appreciate it. Do you know, is that Real Breaking Nate? Real Breaking Nate. Yeah, I've seen him before. Dude, I remember I first found him on, like, I found him from his, like, most popular videos of, he was, like, finding hidden Pokemon cards, like, under the shelves at Targets and stuff. And my Target hadn't been, like, reorganized for my whole life. And so I'm like, they had the Pokemon cards up in the front, but then in the back on the V-Draws things, yes, I'm not using a Sparkling Sandwich right now. Honestly, since I got the Shiny Charm, I haven't needed to. We got Infernape in 40 minutes without a Sparkling Sandwich. We got Sobble in 2 minutes without a Sparkling Sandwich. We got Trico in 3 minutes without a Sparkling Sandwich. Emborn and Incineroar were on a Sparkling Sandwich. We got Chronominable not on a Sparkling Sandwich. Rhyhorn not on a Sparkling Sandwich. Hydrapple not on a Sparkling Sandwich. My luck's been cracked right now on just Encounter Power 2 sandwiches. So, if it isn't broke, don't fix it. That's what I'm doing right now. The luck's been crazy. Absolute madness. I know. It's been insane. I credit it all to the Shiny Charm. Before I had the Shiny Charm, my luck was nothing like this. But since I got the Shiny Charm, my luck has been absolutely unreal. It is so good. Look on the shelf on a Lost Origin player guide. So, yeah, sorry. Back to that story. The under the shelves, I'm like, my Target, they had this stuff up in the front, And then there was the Pokemon aisle with like the toys, and there were some cards in there. But then there was an end cap of the aisle, and it was against the wall of the store. So it wasn't like an end cap like in the middle of an aisle. It was an end cap against the wall of the store, and it was like the back wall was like board games and stuff, and it was the wall, so there's nothing else. Then, so like I'm looking at the end cap of the aisle. There's the aisles, and then behind me is just the wall. So it was like in the back corner of the store. And so I'm like, these haven't been moved maybe since Pokemon came out. Like this, or since this Target's been built. They've always been there. So I was looking under. There wasn't anything good. I unfortunately didn't find anything. I think the oldest thing I found was like, I think it was a player guide or something like that. I think there was some player guide from like an Evolutions ETB, which hadn't been in the store in a while. Or something like that. It might have been like an Evolutions pack opened or something like that. I didn't find anything good, unfortunately. But I can't complain because I have found some good stuff in the stores. The year was, I believe, 2020. I'm trying to remember. I have it written down. Let me look. I know I have this written down. Where is it? I might not have it anymore. It was either 2020 or 2021. We'll do 2020 for the sake of the video. Or sake of the explanation here. In 2020, I was at a store. A Target. And now, mind you, this is when Pokemon was insane. You could barely find it on the shelf. And actually, no. This was just before you couldn't find it on the shelves anywhere. So this was just before Champion's Path. Hidden Fates could still be found. Actually, I'll tell this first. So, I just got back into Pokemon. Like, I always followed the Pokemon cards and everything like that. I wasn't actively buying or collecting anything. Although, for whatever reason, at the start of Sword and Shield, I'm like, you know what? I want to start getting Pokemon cards again. So I went to Target, and I was going to buy a tin. Because I was watching some videos of people opening up the new Sword and Shield tins. The first, for, like, Sword and Shield base. And I saw some of the cards in the set. I'm like, there's the Rainbow Rare VMAX Lapras and Rainbow Rare VMAX Snorlax. I wanted those two cards so bad. The Lapras was the one I wanted the more because I really like Lapras because of how much I liked it in Pokemon Go when Pokemon Go was first out, because Lapras was one of the best Pokemon in the game, because Dragonites were just filling up in every gym because you could put more than one Pokemon, multiple of the same Pokemon in the gym back then, so everyone just stacked them full with Dragonites. And Lapras was the best counter to that. So I grinded to get a Lapras, and Lapras was my strongest Pokemon for a while in Pokemon Go. So I've always liked Lapras because of that. So that's why I wanted the Rainbow Rare Lapras. And so I am going to Target. I'm with my brothers. And we go back to the Pokemon aisle. And I grab the first tin there. The first Grookey tin. And they're like, is that the one with the Lapras in it? I'm like, I think about it for a second. I'm like, no, not this one. I grab the one directly behind it. Take that one and put the first one I grabbed back. They're like, oh, this is the one with the Lapras in it? I'm like, yeah. This is the one with the Lapras in it. Buy it, check it out, go home. As soon as I get home, open it up right away. Opening it up. I think there was 5 packs in it. Nonetheless, it was the 3rd pack I was on. I said, this is the pack with the Lapras. Open it up. I got the Rainbow Rare VMAX Lapras. I called the tin, and then I called it down to the pack. I couldn't believe it. Stuff like that is why I started this channel in the first place, because I'm like, dude, I wish I had that recorded. You know how insane that would have been if we recorded ourselves going to the store. I say this is the tin. I get the tin, go home, open up, say this is the pack, and then open up. Like, that would have been the craziest opening video of all time. That would have been insane. But after that, dude, I was hooked. I was all in on Pokemon cards after that. Once again. And Hidden Fates was like the most recent craziest set. And so sorry. And so, I'll talk about my best card in a second. I'll finish this story first. So we're going around to all these different Targets and Walmarts and stuff looking for hidden fates. Nothing. Then finally at my Target, I just randomly find 2 tins. I couldn't believe it. Just 2 hidden fates tins sitting there. Bought them both, super hyped, and then right after that, I'm like, okay, if we found them here at this Target, let's go to the next closest Target. We drive over to the next closest Target, and I walk to the back in the Pokemon aisle, and the lady is there in the aisle, stocking the Pokemon cards. She's stocking Hidden Fates tins. She had, I had, oh, how many was it? I think I ended up getting 9 in total, 9, 8, so it would have been 7. She had 7 Hidden Fates tins there. Yo, Deku, thank you for tuning in, I appreciate it. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh my god. I grabbed 2, because I'm like, I got 2 already, I'll get 2 more. And I was sitting there debating, like, should I buy more? Should I buy more? And the lady literally said to me, the lady stocking the shelves, the vendor for Pokemon, because it's not Target employees that, it's not Target employees that'll stock the shelves for the trading cards. There's a separate vendor that comes in and does them themselves. And so the vendor's there stocking the shelves. She literally says to me, because she heard me talking to my brothers, like, if I should buy them or not. She's like, oh yeah, those are really hot. Everyone's been buying them. I would suggest, if you want them, buy them all, because you will probably not find any more. And I was like, if the lady stocking them's telling me to buy them all, I'm buying them all. So I bought all of them, and I had 9 Hidden Fates tins in total in one day. Couldn't believe it. This was like beginning of, this was just after, so this was beginning of 2020. End of 2019, one of those 2 years. I'm trying to remember. I think it was 2020. But yeah, I bought them all. I opened one of them, and I pulled the shiny full art Espeon, like the 3rd most valuable card in the set. I think the most valuable cards go, no, 4th most valuable card. It goes, obviously, the Charizard GX. It goes the Cynthia full art, Umbreon full art, and then Espeon. I pulled the Espeon. I'm like, okay. And I also got a Celesteela, the steel spaceship Ultra Beast. I pulled the normal shiny of that as well. I'm like, okay, that's insane. I still have all the other tins sealed to this day in my collection. But then, this was, now that had to have been beginning of 2020. Then this next thing was end of 2020. So it's probably like September, October 2020. And I think it was either August or September 2020. So this is just before, no, it was August, because Champion's Path came out in September. So this is just before Champion's Path came out, and Pokemon absolutely blew up. Card-wise. Where you couldn't even find them on the shelves. So I go to Target, look back in the same Target I got the first 2 Hidden Fates tins at. I go to the back of the aisle, or the back aisle with the Pokemon cards. And sitting there is a Venusaur EX tin. And I look at it for a second, I'm like, wait, what is that? Because keep in mind, this is during the Sword and Shield era. The tins, do I have 2 on hand? Okay, perfect. So this is during the Sword and Shield era. These are the tins of the Sword and Shield era, these new, like, rectangular ones. The Venusaur tin was the OG tin design, one of these. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, wait, why is there a Venusaur tin, and why is it shaped like that? And I'm thinking, I'm like, there's no Kanto starter tins out right now. I'm like, what's going on? And so I grab the tin and look at it. It's a Venusaur EX as the promo card. And I literally think to myself, like, there is no way. It is the Venusaur EX from the Kanto starters, the Kanto starter tins from 2014 during the start of X and Y. Keep in mind, this is the start of Sword and Shield. This tin was from the start of X and Y. All the way back then. 6 years old. That tin was sitting in that store for 6 years. You might be thinking, was it just sitting on the shelf? No, I'm like, It had to have been in the... I think it was back in the back room, probably, and someone just put it out. They found it and put it out. That's what I'm assuming. Because, like, there's no way it would have sat on the shelf that long. Like, no way someone returned it. How much was it? So, here's the thing. I was wondering if I could even check it out in the first place. I'm like, this thing's 6 years old. I don't know if I'll be able to check it out. And I was worried if I went and told someone that they wouldn't let me buy it. So I'm like, I'm just going to try to go check it out. So I go over to the register, ring it up, 20 bucks, just normal price. And I bought the tin. At the time, that tin sold for like, I think it was like 80 bucks or something like that. So I'm like, awesome, I just bought a $20 tin, or an $80 tin for 20 bucks. Like, I was hyped. But then, I'm like, I wonder what packs are in here. It has, actually, you know what? I know 2 of the packs. I don't remember the 3rd pack. No, I do. Oh my god. The packs, it's probably worth a couple $100 now at this point. 2 Furious Fist packs, which are the 3rd set from the X and Y era. X and Y went XY base, Flash Fire, Furious Fists. So 2 hit Furious Fists tins, a Flash Fire pack, and a Plasma Blast pack from the Plasma series at the end of Black and White. I couldn't believe it. Anything good from it? I haven't even opened it. I haven't even opened it. I have it sealed. I'm like, because again, the story behind me getting it and finding it, like, was, it's too cool. It's too special, man. I can't open it up. I already, if I wanted the cards from those sets, I'd just buy them. Like, I already, the best pack in there is Flash Fire, and I already pulled the best, I pulled the Mega Charizard X out of that pack. That booster box. That's a whole different story. But, yeah, I found that 6 years later at the store. And, like, from then, dude, I'm all the way back. I'm all in on Pokemon then. And I've been just absolutely hooked on the cards and stuff ever since. Right now, there isn't really anything I want to open. We had the Obsidian Flames and the Flames opening where I pulled the best Charizard, and that put a cap on that. Paradox Rift, there wasn't really anything I really wanted, but Paldean Fates is coming out soon. I believe it's the end of this month or the start of next month. And I'm going to open it up, or open up a bunch of that when that comes out. Can you show it? Oh, it's put away right now. I don't have it out right now. It's put away. I've shown it. There's a video on my channel called, and I'm going to do this on my channel. I'm going to put the playlists to sort everything. So I'm like, I make Pokemon Go videos, I make Pokemon TCG videos, and I make the game videos. So I'm like, I'm going to start sorting them on the playlist so it's easier for you all to find. But if you go on my channel and look up, there's a video called The Top 10 Most Valuable Sealed Products in My Collection. It's in that video. And I have it sealed in there. But the Rowlet story was amazing and over an hour long. Oh, I know the Rowlet story. I want to make that a video. I think what I might do, I might write a script for that. Then tell that story. Because, like, I don't want to miss out on any details. I got to make sure I get everything for it. I have to make sure I got everything for it. I can't miss on any details in that. I did pretty good that last time I told this story. I did pretty good. So I might rip that and make it just a video. I probably should, if I'm being honest. Yo. Oh my god, Mayo, you're right. We're at 860. Yo, to everybody that is subscribed during this stream, thank you. We started today at, I think, 847. Now we're at 860. We've almost gained, like, we're nearly at 20 plus subscribers today. To everyone that's been subscribing, thank you so much. That means so much. We're closing in on 1,000. Let's go. But, for PokeTrain, to answer your question from a little bit ago, the best card I have, there's a couple of different answers to that. Cameron J, I caught a Litten and a Tepig in the same 15 minutes. Dude, same. No way. Seriously, I did the same thing. That was my first shiny hunt with the shiny charm. I got the Litten, and then minutes later, I'm like, okay, we still have a bunch of time left. So I go down, and we find Tepig right away. It was insane. Congrats, man. That's awesome. But for my best card in my collection. Now, my most valuable card is Gold Star Regice, which I have a video about this as well. My, it's the top 10 most valuable cards in my collection, I believe. That was a good video, too. That one got, like, over 1,000 views, I think. It was a really good video. Or did really good. I thought it was a cool video, too. I had a lot of fun making it, going through all this stuff in my collection. But the Gold Star Regice is my most valuable card from EX Hidden Legends, from EX Ruby and Sapphire. Although, I don't view that as, like, my best card. If we're talking, like, in perfect condition, what would be, if it, so, like, here's how I should say it. If every card I had was in perfect condition, what would be the most valuable one? Crystal Lugia. I have a Crystal Lugia, although if graded, it'd probably grade like a PSA 1. It's pretty beat up. That's a wild story of how I got that as well. Oh my gosh. So, one of my favorite cards I have in my collection is Crystal Lugia. If I were to grade it, it would grade a PSA 1. I'm going to grab it real quick right now. This thing is, I mean, my favorite Pokemon card of all time. Crystal Lugia is just so cool. I love this thing so much. Lugia, my favorite legendary. This is by far the coolest card of Lugia, but as you can tell, it's all beat up. It's all ripped up on the back. There's like a smudge here of the hollow on the top, but for the most part, like, the card looks good, so I'm happy with it. The story of how I got that card, though, was insane. So, on eBay, I am looking for a Crystal Lugia card, because I really, really wanted one. I didn't care the condition, I just wanted a Crystal Lugia in my collection. And so, I'm scouring eBay for weeks. It gets to months. And this is during the prime of Pokemon. Like, Champion's Path had just released, when all the crazy stuff was going on, prices for everything was through the roof. It was absolutely absurd. The prices for everything. Records were being set every single week. It was crazy. I remember I had a PSA 8 first edition Hollow Dragonite that I got for $200 from Fossil. PSA 8 Hollow Dragonite from Fossil first edition. I bought it for $200. During this time, when I bought this Lugia, that card was selling for over $1,000. That's how insane the hype was during the time. And I see this Lugia, and I'm like, it's in pretty bad condition. It's up for bid. The bid was set at like $10 or something like that. I'm like, okay, I'm going to bid on this and see if I can win it. Because Crystal Lugia is my favorite card of all time. I want to get that card. And so I'm bidding on it. And I'm watching it because I found it like right when it was listed. And the whole week, I'm sitting there every day. I'm checking it, looking to see if other people bid. No one bid, no one bid, no one bid, no one bid, no one bid. I remember I'm sitting out back. We have like a patio out back at in a table. I'm sitting out there at night. And the listing is about to end. Nobody else has bid. I have my initial bid of like $10 in. And I'm like, dude, there's no way I'm going to get this thing for $10. And the time's counting down. It's like, the timer turns to red on eBay. It's like 10, 9, 8. I'm like, there's no way. So I throw in a bid of I throw in a bid of $50 right at the end. No, it might have even been more. I might have bid like $60-something right at the end. Just be like, in case someone else tries to throw a bid in, just so I get it. And then the thing ends, and someone else did bid, but because I bid $60, I won it, and they only bid like 46 or something like that. So I ended up winning this card for $47. And I'm sitting there thinking, there's no way this guy's actually going to ship me this card. It's a Crystal Lugia for $47. Condition doesn't matter. Like, current day today, Crystal Lugias in worse condition sell for like a couple $100. It's insane. But I'm like, I got this thing for $47. That's less than an ETB. There's no way he's gonna send it to me. So I pay for it right away. Payment goes through, no issue, anything like that. And then it was just waiting game. Just waiting to see if he'd actually ship it. Took a little while. I think because like on eBay, you have as a seller, you have a window for a couple of days in which you can ship it. This guy waited till like the very end of when that window closed. And then finally, I get a tracking number for it. I'm like, oh my God, he shipped it. So I get the tracking number, and I'm tracking it. It's like it was like going to take like 6 days to get here. So there's a whole another week of waiting. So we're like 2 weeks in now. the package finally arrives. Although the package, I'm looking at it, and I pick it up, I'm like, there's no way there's a Pokemon card in here. Because the package was weird. It normally, like, when people send single Pokemon cards, it's like those small, like, bubble bags. Like, it's like the mailer bags, but it's like, it's like the packaging is bubble wrap. If you've bought, like, or sold stuff, you know what I mean. It's like the bubble wrap little mail bag. That's what people normally send stuff in. This isn't one of those, but it's like a big one. Like, why would he put just one card in there? I'm like thinking maybe he packed all kinds of packaging up on this thing. And I go open it up. And it is a graphing calculator in the package. I'm like, there is absolutely no way. I open this thing up. This guy sends me a graphing calculator instead of the Crystal Lugia. So right away, I messaged the guy. I'm like, hey, man, I got the package today. It didn't have the Pokemon card in it. It had a calculator in it. And the guy instantly replied, was like, oh my God, I'm super sorry. I was meant to send you the card. I was sending that at the same time as well. So the other person probably is getting the card that was meant to get the calculator, and you got the card, or you got the calculator instead of the card. He's like, I'll reach out to that person and see if they have the card, and can you send me back the calculator? I'm just sitting here like, there is absolutely no way. The card of my dreams, my favorite Pokemon card of all time, I just get scammed out of right here. And I was like, I shouldn't even send it back. Because, like, I bought the card for 47 or 42. I don't remember the exact, but it was like 40-something bucks. I think it was 47. Yeah, I said 47. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. $47 I got this card for. That graphing calculator is like 120 bucks. I'm like, I should just keep the calculator and sell that. And then get my money back on eBay. Because per eBay, he didn't send me a calculator. So eBay can't get mad at me for not sending the calculator back. So I could just get my money back for the Lugia and then sell the calculator and make $120. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to hold on to the calculator for a little bit. And I'll see, like, what happens. See if he finds who has the card. I wait 3 days. And then next thing you know, I get another package. I'm like, I don't have any other packages coming right now. I open the package up, and it's the Crystal Lugia. So the guy, I don't know how he messed this up, because I sell on eBay, and, like, and the label he made was through eBay, so I don't get how he managed to get 2 different labels with my address on it for 2 different orders. Like, I don't understand how he messed that up whatsoever. But he did send the Lugia to me. And so, I finally get this thing in the mail, like, 2.5, almost 3 weeks after I had bought it. Stressful 3 weeks. I'm like, I need this card. This is one of the most valuable Pokemon cards of all time. It's my favorite Pokemon card of all time. I gotta get this thing. I got sent a graphing calculator instead. I was devastated. I'm like, no way I'm actually gonna get this thing. And then it just shows up in the mail. I messaged the guy right away. I was super happy and excited. I'm like, hey, man, you can have the graphing calculator back. So I sent him the graphing calculator back and was just over the moon. And ever since then, this Crystal Lugia card has been one of my favorite cards in my collection. My actual favorite card in my collection is a whole different story, but this is my favorite Pokemon card of all time. Again, though, it isn't my favorite card in my collection, though. That's a different story for a different day. But that's the story how I managed to get Crystal Lugia. It was wild. I thought for a while there was no way I was going to actually get that thing. It was crazy. But we did manage to get it, and it's not my favorite card in my collection because I have another card, which I'll tell in a different story of how I got it. Excuse me. That's another wild story. Excuse me, of how I got what is my favorite card in my collection. I keep burping now. Creeper. I'll just say Creeper. I'm not doing a Union Circle right now, no. We're just running around looking for shiny, Piplup. Which I'll note, we haven't found very many Piplups. I might have to do a mass outbreak for this one. Because we're not really finding any. Like, there's some here and there. Oh, yo, LJ, thank you for tuning in. Sorry, I didn't even notice I was rambling on in the story. Yo, Poketrain, mine's a modern card. It's Iono. And then Team Rocket Moltres. Oh. What Team Rocket Moltres? From Gym Challengers? Dude, those are so cool. I think there's a Zapdos as well. They're so cool. Those cards are awesome. I really like Blaine's Moltres from one of the gym sets. Gym Heroes or Gym Challenge. I don't know which is which. Yeah, those are really cool. Penny equals playa. You guys got to get out of here with that. I'm telling stories. Penny's just yapping about nonsense. I'm talking about how I got one of the most valuable and rarest Pokemon cards of all time. Penny's yapping about a bunch of kids that ran away from school. Dun, 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 dun. Where am I gaining all these subs from? Oh, must be my video. And the stream, too. Can I see if I've gained subs from this stream? Dude, I'm gonna gain 20 subscribers today. I can't believe this is insane. This is the most viewed stream we've ever had. We had 18 people in here at one point. This is the highest number of subs I've... Shout out to all the people watching. This is insane. We've got 91 shinies. How many do I have? I don't even know. Let's count. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 that I caught in this game. Plus ones I transferred over or was traded. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. 35. Or actually, well, no, 23 I've caught in the game because Roompapa is shiny as well. We're doing decent. For just starting shiny hunting back in July, I think I got a decent amount. We've got some rare ones, too. I mean, King Gambit, Fluttermane, Baxcalibur. The starters are cool. We got Munchlax. That's a sick one. That's one of my favorite ones. Roompapa is one of my favorites as well. I really like that. Incineroar, though. Actually, Incineroar might be my favorite. That one's so cool. Incineroar is awesome. All right, everyone. I have got to get going. That will be all for the stream today. This will be the last shorter stream for a while. We'll be doing... I'm going to be doing... Is that shiny? Oh, no. I'll be live tomorrow, same time, same place. I'll be streaming longer tomorrow. Like, I'm probably going to go live. Like, I went live today at, like, 2 o'clock. Tomorrow, I'm going to go live at, like, 11 a.m. or something like that. I'm going to go a lot earlier. And then, there will be a night stream this week. You guys are asking for a shiny hunt at night. If I'm being honest, I might want to do a, we might do a Unite stream sometime, later this week. Or maybe we do 2 night streams this week. I don't know. I'm having so much fun streaming right now. To everyone that's been tuning in, all this support today, thank you so much. This is the best stream we've ever had. We had 18 people in here at one point. Highest concurrent viewers. I'm at 866 subscribers. We've gained 19 subscribers today. Today is absolutely insane. To all of those for all the support, I thank you so very much. Mayo, thank you for watching. Poketrain, thank you for tuning in. LJ, thank you for tuning in. Cameron, thank you for tuning in. Puffton, thank you for watching today. Everyone that took the time to tune in. Leon's, thank you for tuning in. Deku, thank you for watching. Everyone that took the time to tune in today. I thank you so very much. It truly does mean a lot. I will be live tomorrow, same time, same place. I have a short going up in 30 minutes at 4:30. It is a awesome Pokemon Go short, so make sure you guys watch that. If you haven't watched my newest video, Saturday's video, we completed the Pokedex in Scarlet and Violet. Awesome video if you want to tune into that and check that out. But that is all for today. I thank you all so very much for watching. We'll be live tomorrow, same time, same place. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. Be sure to like and subscribe, and this is the Pokemon